Hello, everybody. This is Barack Obama. I appreciate this opportunity to welcome you to the 2008 Alaska State Democratic Convention. This is an exciting year for Alaska Democrats, and this weekend in the Matsu Valley, you're firing the opening shots in a campaign that I'm confident will result in a Democratic sweep in Alaska in November. Let me start by thanking your party leadership for the great job they've done this election cycle. Patty Higgins, your state party chair, has provided outstanding leadership. Patty, you've earned our admiration and appreciation. And your superdelegates, John Davies, Cindy Spaniers, and Blake Johnson, whose support I'm honored to have received, are powerful advocates for the inclusion of Alaska's interests in the National Democratic Party agenda. I'd also like to recognize my good friend Tony Knowles, who showed America that a Democrat can win statewide in Alaska, and Mark Begich, the next U.S. Senator from Alaska. And I'm confident that either Ethan Berkowitz or Diane Benson will be the first Alaska Democrat sent to Congress in 32 years, where they will build on the formidable legacy of Representative Nick Begich. I know there are many committed Democrats in this hall today who are optimistic about the party's prospects in November. Some supported Senator Clinton, others helped me win a big victory in the February caucuses. I'm grateful that all of you are involved and committed to changing the direction of the country. This is a defining moment for Alaska and for the nation. Our economy is in turmoil. Our planet is in peril. And we're fighting a war in Iraq that should have never been authorized and should have never been waged. Now, John McCain has said that we made great progress over the last 8 years. I guess that's why he's offering more of the same. More tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans who don't need them and weren't asking for them. More economic policies that don't work for hardworking families. And he's okay with 100 more years of an occupation in Iraq. That's why the American people will have a clear choice in the fall when I'm the nominee. Because I'm not in this race to continue the failed Bush policies, I'm in this race to end them. I'm running for president because I believe that to make a real difference in the lives of ordinary Americans, we need to fundamentally change the way Washington works. We need to take on the lobbyists and let them know that their days of setting the agenda in Washington are over. We need to make sure those entrusted with public responsibilities are acting in a way that's consistent with our ethical standards and our highest ideals. And we need to end the politics of division and distraction and bring this country together around a common purpose. It all starts with you. We need to change the electoral map, and I need your help to make Alaska a battleground state in this election. I'm confident that we will build on the energy Democrats showed in the February caucuses to carry the party's presidential nominee to victory in November. And working together with your Senate and House campaigns, we can increase the Democratic majority in Congress. That's how we'll bring change to Washington, and that's how we'll bring change in Alaska. It has been my experience that Alaskan issues are not always well understood in Washington. For example, Alaska is seen as a resource state, but it is not widely appreciated that in Alaska, high energy prices are hurting working families just as they are in the lower 48. In Fairbanks, the mayor has declared a state of emergency due to high energy costs. Some Fairbanks families are paying $1,200 per month just to heat their homes. In rural Alaska, diesel sells for over $7 per gallon, and in most villages, it is the only option for electrical generation and home heating. The record cost of fuel and transportation are driving food prices in Alaska up dramatically. Record oil prices are driving oil industry profits through the roof, while Alaska's working families struggle to heat their homes and feed their children. That must change. We need to invest in a clean energy future by pursuing the Alaska Pipeline. You've already taken ownership of this effort in Alaska, but you need a president who's fighting with you to make it a reality. And that's the kind of president I'll be. Today's convention is the final step in Alaska's delegate selection process. The national delegates who go to Denver will be elected here. And when the gavel closes the Democratic Convention in Denver, we will have 2 months left to change the direction of the country. I hope you enjoy the convention, and please take a moment to reflect on the progress you've made this year in building our party. I look forward to working with you and the Alaska Democratic ticket to win big in November. Together, we'll bring change to America. Thank you so much.